What is going on, everyone? Steven Detling here from Dubsy Studios 25, and the beta has ended for Gears of War 4, and I figured I would talk about my opinions, being someone who's played Gears. I'm not good at it, let's be honest, but I enjoy the game very much, and I've played it since the first one came out, so I've played it all throughout its lifespan. And I just wanted to tell you guys what I think about the beta and the future of the game. What I think could result from the game. So honestly, I think that the game is very, very good. I think that the beta was great. There's a few things I don't like, which I'll talk about later, but for the most part, I thought the game was great because it did return back to what the game was when people first got into the game and made it start and sell copies in the first time the game ever came out. So when you read the articles about people talking crap about this game, just remember that when people are writing articles about this, they're trying to pursue the younger demographic and what moves forward with the game. Because the one thing I saw, people were like, oh, the movement's bad, and I was just like, that's the only innovation that a company will come up with. Apparently a game is innovative if you can wall run and jetpack. Apparently that's the only innovation that counts anymore, it seems, to the reviewers and gaming journalism quotation marks. But who cares? I think the game's great. If you like Gears 2 especially, you're gonna love this game. I think it's great. There's a couple things I don't like. Again, talk about that later. But I think the game's great. I think that this game, if done right, if the story is good, if the story's not great, it's pretty cheesy. The story's good, but it's cheesy as hell. If it's fun, if the story's fun to go through and see what happens, great. That's gonna be a start. I hope there's, vehicle segments and all that stuff. Again, that's all great. Fantastic. I hope we have some good enemies, blah, blah, blah. I hope the story holds up decently. That will help. The multiplayer is great. It feels like Gears 2. I like the multiplayer a lot. It was a lot of fun. Terrible. I haven't played a Gears game for years before the beta came out, and I picked it up again. It was fun. Now, there's a couple things in there that aren't very good. For one, I hope there's a lot more characters, and at least skins for the characters, which I saw with, if you got level 20, you get that armor set and skins for the Kate character, so that's cool. So I think there will be skins for characters. Hopefully we can change up what some of the Swarm guys look exactly the same. I mean, they're fucking 90% the same. They're very similar. There's really no point in choosing one over the other. They don't look different. I never thought I had a different character when I was playing as the Swarm. So that needs to be remedied somehow. With the Locust, you had all kinds of stuff. You had the Grenadiers, you had the drones, which were pretty similar. You had the Theron guards, and then you could play as Rom and all this stuff, and Scourge. They were cool characters. You could play as Mira. And then, especially with the addition of the Savage enemies, you could have, different skins on the base enemies as well. So there were a lot of variety in the characters. And the human characters this time around, the only ones I like are Kate and JD. The rest of them, I think, are pretty boring. Reyna's okay. But the other ones, what are they? Oscar and Del, they're stupid. Oscar looks like freaking Salvador from Borderlands. Just except Salvador was 3 feet tall and 900 pounds, and it wasn't good. But then you have Del, who's got a mushroom on his head with his hair. It's horrible. I don't like either of those characters. They suck. I want to see like a Carmine type character again, just the standard dude. And then I want to see some more female characters. There's always 2 female characters, and that's it. So we'll see what happens there. But the active reload, I don't know if a lot of people even notice. I talked to like 9 people. I actually put on the mic and talked to people. I never do that, but I put on the mic and I talked to people, and none of them realized that you didn't have to shoot to active reload anymore. And I honestly don't think that's a terrible thing, although I did like how, it was a sacrifice for more damage. That's a good thing, that you had to shoot some rounds to use it. That balanced it out a bit. And now the balancing is that you can kind of only you can use it any time, but you can only use it, there's like a cooldown period for each active reload. So I don't know, we'll see. Excuse me. So anyway, The maps are good. I like the maps. I wish they were a little smaller, just a tiny bit smaller, then they'd be great. But the maps are cool. They look cool. There were some horrible texture pop-ins, but well, you know, hopefully they can fix that. The maps are good. I like the maps. They were pretty decent. Especially Dam. That's the map I really liked, was Dam. The game runs, it seems like it runs at 60 FPS. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's way smoother than the other games. Way smoother, and that helps a lot. Then the camera isn't, you know, Blair Witch Project while you're trying to run and do things. That was awful. But otherwise, the gameplay, it feels like Gears 2, you guys. That's all I can say. It feels like Gears 2, a little bit of Gears 3, kind of similar. I don't know. I hope they put in some more weapons just for some diversity. Now, they had some new weapons. I hope they bring back all the old weapons. I hope they add a few more, because there needs to be a little more diversity in multiplayer. I can agree on that with the innovation part, is I wish there was a little more to do. But hopefully they can do that in the game types as well, because, like, they have the dodgeball game type, which if you have even teams in the dodgeball game type, that game can go on forever. Like, it's pretty cool. The dodgeball game type is cool. I like that. I wish there were just more modes. I don't know. Fun modes. Why aren't there, like, fun playlists like we had, you know, in, like, Halo Action Sack? Like, just all boom shots. Like, no reloading boom shots and stuff. I don't know. I don't know if that's stupid, but I mean, just stuff where it's just fun game modes. That'd be fun, too, just to pick up and freaking laugh your ass off. That would be fun. That's it. I mean, I don't really know what else I have to say. I mean, there's one more thing, and I don't know if I'm right about this, but if you reached level 20, there's a little animation you watch where it's 5 things that open and reveal what you had, and I don't know if that's some bullshit like pack system, like rec packs. I hate that crap, man. I mean, if it's, oh man, I don't know. Unless that's just the way of them presenting what you unlocked, okay, fine. But if it's random shit, like you get random items for reaching levels, dude, that's really dumb, because that's kind of the point of having things at levels, is to put in the time to get that accomplishment, you know, instead of just, oh, that's a cool character or cool skin, oh yeah, he got it randomly out of a pack. You know what I mean? And then especially if you gotta pay for it, you gotta, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be really upset if they do that. That's gonna be a heartbreaker. But I don't know. So we'll see. I don't know if that's been confirmed, honestly, but we'll see, I guess. So anyway, the game's fun though. The game is fun. It plays like Gears 2 / Gears 3. It's a lot of fun. The weapons are right on. The shotgun is great. The Lancer is better than other games. It's not like the retro Lancer from Gears 3. That thing was a beast, but that thing was stupid. It was really stupid. But anyway, hopefully that they don't do packs, and hopefully we have some more characters, more skins, and I hope we have some more game modes. And I heard the maps are going to be free, but they're on like on a schedule or something. So like you can, if you don't pay for them, you can only play them at a certain time, like in a rotation, you know what I mean? So I don't know, we'll see how all that works, but I think the game's fun. If you liked Gears 2, you'll like playing this game, period. At least the multiplayer, you'll like this game. And I don't know, it's good. I like it a lot. I had a lot of fun in it. So if it goes well, I think this game could be successful in getting the franchise going back a little bit more than what it is now, because it's a pretty small community as of now. It's not anywhere compared to these, but that's okay. I just want to see more people playing it, and I don't want to see, this is one thing I also didn't like, I don't want to see games where it's not a full game and there's bots in the game. That is annoying when it starts with bots. Alright? And not like because a guy quit. I'm talking like 3 or 4 bots. That's dumb. Really dumb. And it's not even a balance thing. Like there's like 5 humans on one team and 1 guy and 4 bots on the other team. So that needs to be fixed. Anyway, that's all I have to say, you guys. Thank you for watching this. You guys have a good day. I think the game's gonna be good if they stick to their roots and they bring story back to like it was in Gears 1. We're gonna be good to go. So I think the game's great. Disagree with me if you want. I don't care. if you're a Gears fan, you're going to like the game. So that's all I have to say. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. Please subscribe, like, comment, do all that good stuff. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.